All right, everybody. So this is, I think, the third movie review from when I was sick a couple weeks ago when I watched a lot of movies. I was putting these movie reviews out, but then a lot of new content came out. But we're going to get back into these movie reviews. Today, we're going to review No Hard Feelings. So, let's hop into it. So, this movie was a movie that I remember seeing the trailers for. I mean, like, that looks pretty good, looks pretty funny. But I just didn't make it out to the theaters to see it. I guess it got overlooked by something else, maybe. But I had a friend go watch it, and he said it was really good. And it looked funny. And I had full intentions on watching it. It was something that, like, when it came out on Black Friday, if it was real cheap, I planned on buying it, watching it. But before that happened, they put it on Netflix. So I was like, oh, check it out. I'm going to watch this. So I woke up one morning and I was sick. Or, I mean, I was sick before, but like one of the mornings that I woke up sick, I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch that No Hard Feelings movie. And I enjoyed it quite a bit. It was pretty funny. One of my things I got to say is for a rated R comedy, like, I feel like it was not, like, overly raunchy in a weird way, which, when you think of the premise of the movie, which I guess I should give, it was kind of surprising. Like, yes, there were a few F-bombs, but, like, it's not near as bad as most rated R comedies. There is a nude scene, which was pretty R-rated, but I just feel like, for, like, overall filth, it was actually, like, not, like, an overabundance of it, which I appreciated. Even though this movie's quite a bit been out for a while, you probably know, but just for reviewing purposes. So, it's about a rich family. It's got, have a kid that was raised up rich, and he was awkward, and, never really showed interest in having a partner in any sort of way. But he's about to go off to college, so the parents are like, man, he is going to get eaten at college. So we need this boy to have, like, a little bit of experience, a little bit of a social life. So he works at, like, an animal clinic. And Jennifer Lawrence's character, she's trying to save her house. Her house is about to be taken from her. So she needs an extra job. And she sees the ad for this. She's like, you know what? I just need you to date my son. We'll give you, and it's like a car, because her car gets towed away too. Like, the prize is a car, and then you can drive to work. She's like, what the heck? Let's do it. So she goes, she meets the parents, they go over everything, and, like, the actual plan is to, like, seduce him, maybe make him lose his virginity, and then, just kind of open him up to, like, what college might be. And she's like, okay, yeah, I can do that. I'm hot. Which, I don't know if she actually said that, or if she actually felt that. I just was making a joke. Jennifer Lawrence is a very attractive person, though. So she goes to the dog shelter, tries to get a dog in the most horny way possible, and she ends up, like, abducting him, kind of. And she ends up getting pepper sprayed, and she's like, I just wanted to ask you out on a date. And he's like, oh, well, then you should just ask. And then she asked, and he's like, okay, well, maybe we can try this again. So, many dates. She tries to have many dates with him, tries and just keeps trying and trying. And over time, actually ends up, like, kind of liking him. Not in, like, a sexual way, but, like, liking him, like, as a friend. So then, I think everything kind of comes out, like, he finds out what the whole thing was. He stages, like, an intervention thing where it's like, he invites her over for supper with the parents, and he starts asking a lot of confrontational questions. He ends up wrecking the car that she was supposed to get as the prize, and I don't know, they end up making up and end up being, like, really good friends. End of the movie, she ends up selling it to she ends up selling the house that she was trying to save to some friends who were having to move away because they couldn't afford to live where they were living. He ends up going to college. She's moving off, and then end up where she moves off to is like on the way to the college he's going to. So they get to like, he gets to go to college and she gets to move off, and they get to like carpool. And I was like, you know what? This was a sweet movie. Like, I didn't really know, like, I knew that something was gonna have to happen because like I knew the plot. So it's like, so she's probably gonna actually end up liking him, or he's gonna actually like, I don't know what it was, but I didn't expect it to end with like just a mutual friendship, like a not toxic, like just like healthy friendship. And I don't know, I just thought it was actually really good. I don't even know if you like consider it a rom-com, because like it's not. I feel like it's like, it almost is, but it's not a rom-com. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to comedies, it's one of the best comedies I've seen in a while, because it seems like comedies are either just all filth or they're too cheesy to be funny. It's been a while since I've seen just a straight up comedy also. And I wish I saw it in theaters, because I feel like comedies have been pushed just to streaming services. I feel like theatrical movies have now just become like animation, like superhero, action, like just huge type movies, like Oppenheimer, like huge biopics, or like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just feel like comedies get way overlooked at the theaters, like if they even make it to the theaters nowadays. So I actually feel bad for not going to see it in the theater. Also, I feel like if a comedy makes it to theaters, it's probably worth it, because a lot of your comedies on streaming services, they're not any good. They're not any good. Like the one thing that just came to my mind is the one with Mark Wahlberg and Kevin Hart. Like, was it a bad movie? No, but I'm glad I didn't go to the theater. Let me know what you thought of this movie if you watched it in the comment section below. Leave a like, subscribe, check out some other movie reviews, and I'll see you next time.